But let's introduce Siddarth Bhamre of Angel Broking as well into the conversation to talk about today's trade. Hi Siddarth, good morning. What are your thoughts about today's trade? What did you make of that last 1 hour sell-off which took place, which took the Nifty below that 8,400 mark?
Good morning, Rima. This bounce back from 8,000 to 8,400, we are not bullish on this bounce back, and we are not expecting this bounce back to continue. Both from derivatives, liquidity, and if I have to add, even from technical angle, this is a lower top, lower bottom formation, and markets are drifting down. Only negative thing to the negative view is what happened yesterday in option segment. If you look at 8,400 put option, huge unwinding yesterday. If somebody has written those put options and market has gone down and then they are squaring off, I could have understood that IV should have gone up. But IV's declined 32 basis point in those put options, which clearly suggests that the buyers of put options have squared off those positions. So though from the positional perspective, we remain a bit skeptical on the market, I am not immediately shorting. There might be some bounce which is still left in market, and then probably will short at higher levels. Few things which make us positionally negative is a lot of has been spoken about Greece situation, how US Fed is going to increase the rates sometime this year. But one more factor which we feel is going to spoil the party is crude oil prices. At 62, 63 we were vocal and we mentioned about prices moving towards 68, 69 zone. What we are seeing from the inventory data in US that this is peak driving season is coming, and this huge consumption which is going to happen, and refiners are using a lot of crude oil. So just 2-3 months back, if you recall, there was a lot of talks about how the inventories are getting piled up in US. Now those inventory levels are significantly coming down. So I believe that the crude oil prices would strengthen, and all the story of how this is going to be beneficial to India, crude oil price remaining down, that is going to turn negative. So I'm not very optimistic positionally, but I'll still wait for creating aggressive short positions in this market.
Okay. So that hi, morning. Just to follow up on that, you said that you're skeptical on the market's up move, but there is a bit of bounce that you will choose to play on the upside. You have identified a couple of stocks to play that bounce. You have a buy on Crompton Greaves and on PNB. Just take us through that.
Yeah, so Crompton Greaves has been a major underperformer, whereas its counterpart like Voltas have been, giving good returns. So there have been a lot of short positions in Crompton Greaves. If you look at yesterday's trading session, this stock has seen huge volumes both in cash market segment as well as F&O, and there is huge amount of unwinding, around 6-7%. But volumes were very good in F&O segment, especially futures. I believe in falling market, this stock which has been underperformer gave you 2% return yesterday. There is a breakout which we are sensing. Even from medium term, we are quite bullish on Crompton Greaves. As of now, I have small targets of 193 in mind, and one can fix stop loss of 164 and go long. The other stock which may raise some eyebrows is PNB. Huge positions. In fact, since beginning of this series, we have seen that open interest in PNB has gone up more than 85-90%. Most of these positions are short positions, but yesterday again in a falling market we have seen a slight uptick in this counter, 10% built up, and we believe these are few long positions. We are anticipating some short covering to happen over here. Again, not very aggressive targets. I'm expecting 163 to come here, fix the stop of 145 and go long.
Okay, so that one quick trading idea from you on Larsen & Toubro.
Yeah, Rima. So if you look at Nifty and L&T, they have been moving in more or less same direction and exactly the same way since month of March, beginning of March. So whereas in Nifty we are not very sure whether we should short now or we should short at higher levels because of some data changes. L&T has shown that some fresh formation of short positions are happening. Here also we are witnessing clearly higher top, lower top, lower bottom formation on charts. And at the same time there is fresh formation of short positions in F&O segment we are seeing. So at current levels, I think, or at slight bounce, L&T is a good shorting candidate. And here also we don't have very aggressive targets as of now, but 1555 is what we are anticipating to come in short to medium term. One can fix top of around 1672 and go short over here.
Any thoughts on how to approach Bajaj Auto, Siddarth? That's been the biggest gainer this year. Oops, okay, I'm sorry. I think we've run out of time. So we'll let you go on that note. Thank you for joining us and giving us all those trading ideas.
Thank you.